Dad and daughter dream so bright. Handcrafted heroes take the night. With custom figures we ignite, saving worlds with all our might. Horror scenes come to life, monsters dance beyond the strife. In dioramas sharp as a knife, action heroes cut the rife. Handcrafted heroes we create, every story we narrate, from the dark to celebrate.
All right, what up, true believers? Here we are. It is unboxing day. Been waiting for this one for a while. I thought this one actually was not going to happen. I made a little video yesterday, put it on YouTube so you guys could see it. I had my buddy Obi, my dog Obi, and this is my dog Mando. Say hello, Mando. Anyway, Mando's here with me today. Today is NECA Horror Box Day. We got a blind horror box. It's me just by myself sitting here in the studio. I got me a Big K Smith soda pop waiting for me over there. I got my knife. I got my box. I'm going to do a horror unboxing. Okay, for those of you that don't know about this, you've been in a cave. No, I'm teasing. Black Friday, NECA announced that they were doing $500 horror boxes. Okay, and horror, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, sci-fi, and pop culture boxes. The boxes would have $500 worth of merchandise, blind. No idea what's in them. Well, right after Christmas, they dropped that value down to $400. Okay? If you watched my video yesterday, you know that I'm not lying. It's well worth the bite. Okay? I am a horror fan, I'm a sci-fi fan, and I love superheroes. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, horror is my jam. If anybody sees this as knew me when I was in the 6th grade, I was in my parents' garage carving out Freddy Krueger claws. 84 came out. That was the moment for me that I knew I loved this genre. Okay? Now, we're going to tell you that we've seen everything under the sun. We've seen people battling, talking about how these boxes are horrible, how they're, just miscarriages of taking advantage of people. They're not. If you're a toy collector and you love horror, I recommend it 100%. Okay, and I'm going to say that before I even open the box. Okay, here's the deal. We're going to get between 10 and 14 figures in this box. What are we hoping for? We're hoping for some Michael Myers. We're hoping for some Freddy Krueger. We're going to hope for some Jason. I really want to see that cool Misfits Crimson Ghost that's inside of there. Okay, I've seen a lot of Misfits Crimson Ghosts out there. Crimson Ghosts, for those of you who stand outside the fence and say that the Misfits is a punk rock band and should have only been in the pop box, I watched the Crimson Ghost yesterday with Clayton Moore, the original Lone Ranger, on Laser Gun is the name of the app. I had to find it yesterday. I wanted to watch it. Okay. So we're gonna break out our big battle knife and go back in the day, and hopefully we'll see. Wait, oh, look at me! I can't even open my dang knife. There it is. I haven't opened it in a while. Okay, you ready for this, Mando? You charged up? Okay, come over here. You sit here. Papa's gonna open a box. All right. Here we go. He ain't gonna stay. He's gonna go over to the door. Now, for those of you that hear a bunch of noise in the background, what you're hearing, I am 3D printing in the background. My 3D printer's a noisy man. Okay. I got this cool blanket. Has all my superheroes on it, so that I can be surprised with you guys. Okay? So we're gonna pull the flaps back under the blanket. I know there's going to be some packing inside of here. All right. Here we go. There's our big packing balloon. All right, first figure out of the box. Oh, very cool. Don't normally collect clothed figures, but I really like this. And I don't have it. So that's most likely going on my shelf. This is a Halloween 2, Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode in all of their NECA glory. I'm going to bring that up nice and close so you guys can see it. All right, these are cloth clothed figures, but they're super cool. They've only done one other Laurie Strode character in NECA. They did the one from the new Halloween 3-peat series, the trilogy that came out just recently. I think this is a great sculpt. I love the packaging. It's in great shape. There's no dings, messes, marks on it at all. Oh, a little bit right there, but that's on the inner package, it looks like. There you go, folks. First out of the box, a huge grab. Huge. Loving it. So that's number one. I'm going to say that figure right there, 40 bucks. Okay? And for those of you that know what I did on my last video, I took guesses. I wasn't 100% on it. I was way off. Once I did a little eBay shopping, I went looking. My box was way lower than it was in my mind. All right. Number two. The man, the myth, the legend, the creature from the Black Lagoon, black and white edition. Do not have this one. I don't have the original, or had the original. My daughter had it on our shelves. It was hers, and it disappeared in a move. Well, I'm going to tell you what. We are happy to see the creature from the Black Lagoon back on our shelves. He's going to look really cool. He is the black and white edition. Very cool. You can see that right there. Cool box art. Hook is in 100% pristine condition. Dude, collectors, we're back in business. Two right off the bat. Totally worth the box. He's worth 35 bucks retail. Next box. Okay, I got a lot of aliens last time, okay, in my pop boxes. Okay, this is an alien. I don't know. I haven't turned him around yet. For those of you that say the alien are not horror, I'm going to tell you what, when I was a kid in 1977 and I watched the first Aliens, I was scared to death. Okay? 1977 came out. I'm going to tell you, that movie scared me. Okay, we do not have the Panther alien. Very cool. These are NECA Kenner remakes in homage to the original Kenner. I have my Kenner somewhere around here, my original Xenomorph. But this is in imagining if the Xenomorph had attacked a panther. If the face hugger had got on a panther. That is pretty cool. My daughter Anissa will love that one. It is super cool. All right. 3 horror figs, all in pristine condition. Hooks are all banging. 35 bucks on that one, retail. All right. Next out the box. There he is. Now, bam. Super happy. Do not have a Misfit. Do not have. A huge fan of the band. Glenn Danzig started 80s punk rock. Grew up on it. This is the character from, I don't know how to say the name of the movie. Cyclonix X is the name of the movie you will find. It's on Laser Gun. Check it out. Everybody always says, well, do you want the red Misfit, Crimson Ghost, or the black one? It was originally a black and white serial that came out before movies, little 3-minute movies that came on before. This character was in black and white. Of course he was, but he's supposed to be red. His name is the Crimson Ghost, and he's the Fiend. One of the most recognizing boy, I can't even read. I'm so excited. The Fiend is one of the most recognized music mascots of all time. We are proud to present versions based on the classic artwork and imagery from the legendary punk band, The Misfits. Very cool. For those of you that don't know or try to say this should have been in a pop box, his roots, 100%, that is a horror character, ladies and gentlemen. Bam, so happy to see him in the box. Okay, next up, out of the box, number 5. The Conjuring. Now, a little embarrassed. Went through and I'm telling you guys about all these movies because I'm a huge fan. I don't watch a lot of the movies that are based in spooks. Go scare me, man. The devil scares me. I don't watch those movies. I was raised a Catholic altar boy, man, and I went to church every Sunday, and my priest would tell me, if you bring the devil in your house, you're entertaining the devil. So I never watched the Conjuring movies. I might go back and revisit the Conjuring movies just because I'm older now, and I'll watch it with the lights on. Anyway, this is the Crooked Man from the Conjuring movies, and I've been telling myself it's from the Conjuring 2. Made a short appearance, I understand, in the Conjuring 2. Very, very after the Slender Man character that was created, that was in media years back. All right, next up. So we're at that was number 5. Number 6 coming out the box. I have this one. This is the Creep from Creepshow. Harley's going to fight me over this one. My daughter Harley, who normally does this with me and has been working a lot. Yes, and everybody wants to say, oh, it's the fortune teller. No, it's not the fortune teller. It's the ticket taker from the classic movie theater. It's got the movie theater, the most fun you will ever have being scared. This movie was George Romero and Stephen King's love letter to comic horror. Okay? Comic books that were back in the serial days and 1940s and 50s, comic books came out, and you had your Captain America and the Red Skull, and you had your horror comics, Strange Tales, Creepshow, and the like of those comics, and it scared people to death, and people wouldn't let their kids have them. But this one right here, I've got the Creep on my shelf right now, on the other side of the camera. One of these days, once I get all that stuff, because we moved into this studio, once we get all that stuff, we'll take a picture that way. So we're at number 6. That's 35, 35, 35, 35, 35. If you were to buy them retail. Okay, now you might see some lower on eBay. You might see some lower, but if you walk into a Target and try to buy these off the shelf, 35 bucks a piece. And then this guy, I believe, is going for 40, 45 bucks, the Dr. Loomis. And so we're, okay, figure it out by 30. So let's just take the 35 off. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Right now we're over our purchase box price, which was 130. Okay, another 40. Okay, so the value's there, boys and girls. All right, next up. Loved this movie. This movie got beat up so bad. Rob Zombie, God bless you for going back and making a movie about your childhood freaking love letter. This is so cool. The Munsters. This is Grandpa Munster. Do not have any of the Munsters. They made Lily, Grandpa, and Herman. I've been talking to myself out of buying a Herman just because Herman's costume is very much the son of Frankenstein, and I thought if I popped the head off one of my Frankenstein Lon Chaney head sculpts and put it on, then we could see a son of Frankenstein. But again, the Munsters, very cool. All right, the only one in the bunch I would part with right now, possibly resell, and again, I didn't do this to flip, I did it to strengthen my collection, probably be the Conjuring, because I don't know that character, and I might be giving the alien xenomorph to my daughter. I don't know. Okay, back in the box. Okay, this is a black and white Wolfman. I have the color Wolfman. This one is super cool. They did not do this with the other box. The picture has the Wolfman in there. He comes with a different, oh no, it is the same trap. The wolf trap, the cane that had the silver head on it, Lon Chaney, and it was Boris Karloff that played Frankenstein. I'm so sorry, and I just realized that when I took it out. Lon Chaney played the Wolfman. Very cool, but I have this figure in color, and I don't really collect the black and whites, but I am going to keep the black and white Creature from the Black Lagoon. Next up, it's getting thin. Oh, wait, what are you? Oh, off to the side. All right, just watched this movie the other day for the first time. Again, a clothed cloth figure, movie called Hatchet, okay? About Victor Crowley, the myth of living in the swamps. This was the guy who played, I know his name, it's on the tip of my tongue, the guy who played Jason in The Most, played Victor Crowley in Hatchet. And he did another monster movie. And this was not a bad movie. I liked this movie, and it's just about the myth of a hatchet monster that lived in Louisiana swamps, but a cool story. But again, a cloth figure. I do have a John Nada from They Live, and I'm probably going to part with him. Okay. This is another Munsters, Rob Zombie. This is Zombo, who just made a commercial appearance in the Munsters. This is a cool figure. I have not seen him on the shelves. It's Zombo. He was a television commercial on Rob Zombie's The Munsters. Cool character. Comes with a box of cereal. Again, a clothed figure. Probably will part with him and sell him. But he is really cool. Okay. Again, it's getting kind of hard to feel anything in here. Nope. That's it. Boys and girls, ah, everybody goes falling. All right, that's our case. So, we got 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters, and 11 if you were going to say that 2-pack of Halloween is a 2-pack. Okay? Again, probably part with Zombo, and I might part with the Conjuring. I might keep him. I don't know. I'm going to watch that movie and tell you what I think of it. If you went $30 a piece for each one of these characters, I'm going to tell you right now, you've clinched it. NECA builds beautiful figures. I'm excited. I got an awesome box. I was a little bummed I didn't see one of the carded glow in the dark figures, because I don't have any of those, and I seen a lot of those show up in people's boxes. But man, to see that Misfit come out of there, the creature from the Black Lagoon, and that Dr. Loomis and Laurie Strode, those are cool, and they're cloth figs. I'm gonna have to keep those. They're the only ones they ever made of those, and I'm excited to have them. But rad. You guys, thank you so much for watching my video. You can check it out on YouTube. We do have a Instagram. It's called Handcrafted Heroes _SLC. My daughter and I used to do a lot of videos on there. Slowed down quite a bit after I got sick. I got a bad infection after having shoulder surgery, and I'm doing a lot better now. So we're gonna add back to that channel, and we're gonna do some more YouTube videos. But thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you next time, and go out and buy some NECA. There's some cool stuff, and the blind boxes are still going on, so I hope this got you guys to do it. Watch my previous video. It has a couple little blurbs about customer service through NECA. They're not horrible, but they're American made. They're here in the United States. They it's support those people that are building stuff right here for you guys. See you later.